at the end, there's a power animal that wants to come with you. So that's also where you can work with the keeper of the lower world. And then at your sixth chakra, your third eye, that's where the keeper of the middle world will live. And in this lineage, we call him Quetzalcoatl. And like we talked about earlier, this is where we're really merging the lower and upper worlds, and we're asking Quetzalcoatl to bring harmony and to help us be bridges between those two worlds. Because ultimately, as our spiritual power grows, we want to be able to be really clear channels for spirit. And so Quetzalcoatl can help us with that as well, can help us become that bridge between the worlds. And like I said, as we do the work to clear out what's hidden in the lower world and work with the keeper of the lower world to bring more gifts into the middle world to help reclaim power and call back parts of our soul that we've lost, as we do that work, and then as we travel to the upper world, which we'll do in a later week, we then start to see a different level of flow that occurs in the middle world, which is really beautiful. And then the keeper of the upper world will live in your crown chakra, and we call him Pachacuti in this lineage. And Pachacuti helps us connect with the realm of spirit. So the upper world is the realm of spirit. You can think of it being like the realm of your ancestors and any luminous beings that have left Earth and are back in the spiritual realm, your guides, angels. This is our pathway to go visit them, so we can do journeys to the upper world and ask the keeper of the upper world to give us access. We can think of the upper world as the place where we connect to our future and where we can see probabilities and possibilities for our future. So as you get practiced in this, you can ask the keeper of the upper world to show you, based on your current trajectory in life, how are things playing out? Like, what future are you tracking towards? And then you can also ask the keeper of the upper world to show you, if you don't like that future, if you would like to change it, what are some other possibilities that lie outside of that particular trajectory that I'm on, right? So there's all these other possibilities out here that we just may not be energetically connected to right now because of how the momentum has started to occur for us in this life. But we can go find some of those other possibilities, and we can anchor ourselves to one of those possibilities with the help of the keeper of the upper world, and then allow spirit to help move us towards that new possibility. Now, just as a word of warning, we'll talk more about the destiny journey and how we do that when we do that journey in a future week. But when we do that work and we really intentionally connect ourselves to a new possibility that is outside of our current trajectory, that requires changes in life. And so sometimes that can feel like a lot, to go through, to be able to jump. Some people call it timeline jumping, quantum jumping. You may have heard those terms before. This is one way to do it in a really effective way. A lot of people who are talking about those things aren't really doing it, right? They're making some shifts for sure. They're making some timeline shift, but what we're talking about here is not a baby step shift. We're talking about a quantum leap type of shift, which is possible. So this is the sort of work we can do with the keeper of the upper world. And again, ultimately, the keeper of the upper world is meant to guide you towards the highest possible future for yourself. So, even outside of doing meditative journeys, you can begin to work with these different archetypes just in your day-to-day practices.